What's up, survival enthusiast? So, yeah, 7 days of survival. That was a lot of fun. It's a cool challenge. Everybody should do it, but this is how you really survive. Come on now. Shooting a squirrel every once in a while? Nah. This is what I was talking about, the available, you take it for granted when things aren't available. So, yesterday, I went out fishing. I did my Alaskan homage out to the Copper River to get my Copper River rats. It was a lot of work. I started fishing around 10 o'clock at night, and I didn't really get done until about 10 o'clock in the morning, so 12 hours, but I caught just shy of 50 fish, and these salmon are the best. So here's what I got going here. It starts as a whole salmon, obviously. I washed them like 3 times, which sucks because I don't have running water at my house. So I'll go to the water station and fill up these totes, wash them a bunch, bring them over here, and I use this sweet knife that I found at the dump. And of course, I keep my my knife sharpener handy here. Gotta keep them sharp all the time. But I use this knife and I fillet. I cut right through the ribs, go right on down, and then once I get that fillet off, it looks like that. And then I take my knife and I scrape all the extra goodies that I might have missed, and that goes into my hamburger pile or salmon burger pile. And of course, if it's female, I save the eggs, and you can make all sorts of goodies with the eggs. So I usually chop both of the fillets off of that, and then I'll take this knife. This knife I bought at a butcher shop. I love it for cutting up critters, but it turns out I really like it for taking the ribs out. It's not quite as flexible as my fillet knife, which is actually nice for taking the ribs out. So I take the ribs out, and then I take the pin bones out, which are right here. They're kind of a little bit tricky. And then I cut the belly off like this. And what I do with the belly is I throw them in my belly pile, and those will all get smoked, and they turn out super delicious. And that's where all the good stuff is, the fatty acids and stuff. But they are thinner than the rest of the fillet, so if you try to leave them in there, that just doesn't cook right together. So I take the pin bones out. That's a bad fillet there. I did a really bad job with the pin bone, but there's a better one there. Take the pin bone out, cut it in half, front half, back half, flop them together. And then once I get a table full like this, I grab my little vacuum packager table and replace my wash water with that, and I vacuum package it. And then I got some other goodies here going on too. This is just a whole fillet that I slabbed into little chunks, and I'll smoke it like that. Some other miscellaneous stuff to smoke, some strips of actual salmon to smoke. So yeah, that's what surviving to me is more about. I like to be prepared, so when the food's around, I like to get it when it's hot, you know what I'm saying? Well, see you later.